Hey, what is up guys? So I got something very interesting to share with you guys. It is a Performapal plant FTK or OTK. It's kind of crazy what pendulums allow us to do in the game now. But anyways, it's kind of a cheesy deck. I don't think it will be using competitive, but I would say it is pretty consistent. Anyways, you're going to go ahead and Pendulum Summon the Lone Fire and the Mystic Maricopa Seed. It's going to go a little bit fast right here. I'm going to show you guys the replay real quick, and then if you're confused on anything, I'll break it down and explain things step by step. But basically, you just really need Lone Fire in your hand. Having Azneyes on this Archer doesn't really matter, but that is part of what you're going to be using to actually pull it off, because you can actually bring it out from your deck from MX Saber Invoker's effect. But basically, you're able to do infinite damage. It's not just an FTK, OTK, it's unlimited damage. And I'm trying to think if there's any other way where you can game your opponent by time. Because sometimes there's things where it's like instead of inflicting damage to your opponent, you can actually heal for that amount. So I'm sure there's other ways to abuse this combo over here. And you're going to be able to actually time your opponent out, and actually you can win, be a real scumbag there in time. But anyways, I know that was real fast, let's go ahead and break it down so some of you guys can maybe copy the combo if you're interested in cheesing out your opponent. Alright, so let's go ahead and break it down now. So, the CPU over here is going to make a first turn best exceed in the game, Utopia. Anyways, the next guy over here, the DBZ guy, the guy set in the replay, is going to go ahead and summon the Performapal Monkey Board. This is probably one of the better Performapals in the game, just because it lets you get out another search. It doesn't require you to have them. The main card that you really actually need is Performapal Trump Witch. This card is required in your Pendulum Zone. Other than that, though, it doesn't really matter what is on the other side. This card has the effect, though, from the Pendulum effect. It is once per turn you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion material, so you don't need poly. So he's going to go ahead and place that in the other zone. He's going to go ahead and summon two specific cards. One is Lone Fire Blossom. It can technically be another copy of Lone Fire Blossom, or it could be other copies of cards. There's a lot of variations to this combo, but this is the simple one. I'm not going to try to get too complex and explain every single one, because I know that there are multiple different combos for this specific combo. But anyways, the other card that he's going to get at is Mystic Maricopa Seed, and basically the effect is that you can target one earth monster on the field and reduce its level by 1. Yes, you can level eat or maybe go for other things, global. There's a lot more variations to this combo, but this is the basic one, alright? If you guys want, I guess you can go crazy in the comment section below. But anyways, he's going to go ahead and bring out Gigaplant. Now, the normal summon that you're going to be using in this is a normal summon of a Gemini monster. Some of you guys are like, what the heck's a Gemini monster? So, these monsters are treated as normal monsters, but you have to summon them again. So, like, even if you soul charge, bring the card back, you have to summon it again. And you still only get one normal summon per turn. They don't really support Geminis as well as they should. I think in the future they should release some more Geminis just so they can be much more viable. But anyways, he's going to go ahead and reduce Gigaplant's level by 1. Again, there's more variations to this combo. 1-for-1, level eater, global. There's, like I said, there's so many combinations to this. But anyways, the important card that you need to bust out is Power Tool Dragon. Like I said, there's so many variations to this because you can just make Power Tool Dragon through just go ahead and Pendulum Summon. So keep in mind, like I said, you can do this multiple different ways. For the guy that's going to be like, hey, this ain't consistent, you open up Lone Fire, you got this pretty much. Anyways, you're going to go ahead and activate Power Tool Dragon's effect. And someone's going to be like, well, what if you draw the Supervise? Obviously, if you draw the Supervise, you just activate it. But yeah, it's obviously you have 3 equip spell cards. You can make something completely different if you want to. There's, like I said, there's variations to this. So anyways, Supervise allows you to equip it to a Gemini monster, and as long as it's equipped to it, when this it gains the Gemini effect. So even though this card is treated as a normal, it's going to now have the effect of Supervise. So you only equip it to a Gemini monster, it's treated as an effect monster, and it gains this effect. When this card, face-up card on the field is sent to the graveyard, you get to target one normal monster in the graveyard and special summon it. So Gigaplant will still count as a normal monster while it's in the graveyard. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to activate Gigaplant's effect to bring back Gigaplant. Then he's going to go ahead and use Trump Witch's effect, and he's going to go ahead and fusion summon for the Super Alloy Beast Repnus. There's a lot of OTKs, FTKs that involve this card, but anyways, all face-up Gemini monsters on the field are treated as effect monsters and gain their effect, so you don't really need to actually normal summon them again. So that's what you're going to do for that effect, and that's why you bring this guy out. Now he's able to activate the effect of Supervise. You equip it to a Gemini monster and it is treated as an effect monster, and then when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one normal monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. And then he's going to go ahead and get that effect to get Gigaplant, Gigaplant to go get Gigaplant, Gigaplant to get Lone Fire to go into another Lone Fire to tribute the Gigaplant to go into another Gigaplant. Again, they'll all have their effects as soon as they're summoned. Then he's going to use the 2 cards that were at level 3 to go in for an MX Saber Invoker. Invoker will actually give you the card that is required here. Obviously, if you draw it, you just Pendulum Summon it. Granted, your scale might need to be different. Obviously, Witch is 4, but there's a thing that you reveal. I don't remember its exact name. Someone will mention in the comment section below. But you can change the level of cards in your hand, and on top of that, you can change the pendulum scale. I don't remember that card name off the top of my head. Like I said, hopefully someone will mention it. But there's variations to the combo. Anyways, you're gonna go ahead and activate Amazoness Archer's effect. Her effect is that you get to tribute 2 monsters to inflict 1200 damage to your opponent. This is not a once per turn. This is Dark Strike Fighter all over again, man. To tribute for days. So you're going to go ahead Gigaplant to bring back Gigaplant, and then you're going to go ahead Gigaplant to bring back another Gigaplant. Now, one thing that's important right here for this combo is the last Gigaplant that you bring out that has not activated its effect. That one you do not want to tribute. So he's going to go ahead, Gigaplant will bring back Gigaplant, this Gigaplant will bring back this Gigaplant. So this one hasn't used its effect, keep that in mind. So he's going to go ahead and tribute the 2 that have activated their effect, and Gigaplant, and Gigaplant, and Gigaplant, and you can OTK, you can do infinite damage. It's literally do as much damage as you want. You can stall, you can... there's ways to heal, I know that there is. So if you're playing in real life and you want to win in time, you can also do that. So very, very scumbag thing to do. You can heal up to infinite life points, or if you obviously run out of that card, but more realistically, you're just going to burn your opponent for a game. And I would say this is more of a cheese build, although you can get it pretty consistent just because the Performapal combos are pretty easy. You just need Lone Fire, whether you try to search it out. There's, I think Botanical Girl searches it out. That might be a little slow, but again, it can be an FTK in tag duels, so that is absolutely crazy. Thank you, Mr. DBZ, for sharing this with me, because, the pendulums, they really allowed the Geminis to be so much better. And I forgot about this card, so it's kind of cool to see Geminis using Performapal's absolutely crazy stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Will Smith, signing out.